very key.
Crucial.
So here are the Patriots to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, Patriots. Kendrick Bourne with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll make it a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play.
Can he win Fortnite nutsack? Yes.
First down, he located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two, wasn't able to do that.
Don't ban me please, Dad. KJG.
On 2nd down, it's Patterson. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back.
Now here's a throw that's taken in by Tajay Sharp. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people calling it.
Sorry, but I'm gonna have to ban you, bro. Among US is very sus pals. 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 I don't make the rules. PLS don't ban me, Dad.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
IT wasn't me.
Maybe a frustration.
IT was a cat. That did. Okay, bye, band boy. IT.
They go play action with Ryan. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Matt Judon has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Ryan, he's going to have the hook up to Gage. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Kyle Van Noy drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will close the gap down to 14. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Pats at the line ready to go. Now Jones on first down. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones, this one to Bourne, and he's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Back to throw. Jones. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones, he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones checking this down to Stevenson. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Jones to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 5 now. Ryan. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. He's going to float this one deep right side. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. On the defensive side of the ball, that's the definition of frustrated. You get them to 4th down, and then you allow a chunk play like that in the passing game.
Almost felt as if that play was drawn up in the dirt on the sideline. They pulled that from a game plan that wasn't this game, and they still made it work.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Ryan. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Ryan will throw again. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Tajay Sharp, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. is Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Escaping the pressure right. Looking here for Smith downfield. He will find his tight end Smith for a Patriot touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Patriots have it. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Play clock down to 0. Now, this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson, 28 yards. And the Patriots have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Ryan. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. To throw is Ryan. Right back to Pitts again. Puts it on the carpet, it's out, and it's picked up by the Patriots.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Among Us.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third. Now that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Jacoby Myers, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Atlanta regains possession of the football. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, but after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Now it's Ryan. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Here's Dustin Colquhoun now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And this will be blown dead right around the 25-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus. Fights through, and now a crease. Room here to run. Boom. Still fighting through tackles. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Boy, I got to say, I don't know how he made it all the way to the end zone without going down. What a run.
Absolutely incredible that was, because defensively you're taught to break down, wrap up, but in this case he didn't really allow it, and really no one was able to slow him down enough for the extra help to get there. He just kept getting out of tackles all the way downfield and found the end zone.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
To throw again on second down. Ryan. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Patriots are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves.